Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Judy at Bernwald TV, and I want to say this out loud. Quarter one is done. Quarter one is done. And if I had to describe it in one word, it would be intentional. Quarter one was intentional. So I just wanted to take an opportunity to go over all the different things that I worked on. So over the past 90 days of quarter one, I focused on three major things. Three major things. First, I wanted to build a growth mindset, and we have had several videos focused on that on the channel so far. I wanted to create and build better daily habits. Also had lots of videos on daily habits on the channel. And I wanted to step into my content creator bag, right? I've been trying to work on developing my content and being more disciplined as I lay a foundation for a six-figure business. So I've been working on growth, building a growth mindset, improving my habits and building a routine around my habits. Also improving content creation, which in turn, in general, will help me develop a six-figure business. I'll say seven, but I'm going to start off with six. All right, so let's do this quick recap. I have my notes here. So if you see me look around, that's why, because I don't want to forget something. So if you're trying to level up, this recap should be helpful for you. One of the biggest shifts for me this quarter was developing a growth mindset, seeing challenges as opportunities. So I have had a lot of challenges this first quarter. And I want to look at them with different eyes. I want to look at them with the eyes of, you know what, this is a learning opportunity. This is an opportunity for me to grow and to improve. So I had to remind myself, and you probably heard me say several times in the videos, that we're not striving for perfection. We're striving for growth. So me saying that to you was one way for me to remind myself of the fact that I am striving for growth, not perfection. Failure is feedback and consistency. Being consistent beats motivation. So sometimes I'm not motivated, but I know I need to be consistent. I have this time slot put away. I know what I need to do. I have it scheduled. I have it typed out. I have it written out. I know what I'm going to say. So I'm just going to get up. I may not be motivated right away, right? But I'm going to get up and I'm going to be consistent. These things help me to not overthink, but to execute, to just do it, right? That was the first thing, building a growth mindset. Because mindset without action is nothing. You may have a growth mindset, but you're not putting forth an action, then there's nothing. So habits is that action. You develop those habits, you develop those routine, and that action changes everything. And with habits, I focused on small, realistic things. I didn't set out to create 100 videos in 90 days. I decided that I would create at least 2 uploads per week. I did the best I could to make sure that I had 2 uploads per week. I think I felt short maybe once or twice, but for the most part, I've had more than that. I shoot my shot for 2 per week, and was hoping that I can do a little bit more. So small habits will compound into discipline and become more important than motivation. I also committed to becoming more present. I committed to being more present on YouTube, to share more, not to hold back as much as I would typically hold back, to take more risk. So I'm pushing past that fear and that judgment, right? I'm not second guessing myself. I'm just doing it. I'm putting the video together and I'm posting it and then see what happens, right? And it's not perfect, but I'm growing and I'm developing my skills. Also, a habit that I want to do and want to continue to do is to share value. My goal on YouTube is to provide information that is helpful to all people in different aspect in at home. So children, husbands, wives, young professionals, students, and some people will say that's too broad. But this is just real life things that I am providing value to you on. These are not things that are just so focused on just one person. No, this is things that can help us all grow and develop and succeed, right? So my goal is to just improve one video at a time, right? Just to get better in talking to the camera. So along with growth mindset and habits formation and building that routine, being consistent, I am working on laying the groundwork of a six-figure business. Long before we have the money, before the money shows up, it starts with mindset, it starts with discipline, consistency is key, and vision. So I have a vision. I'm working on developing my growth mindset. I'm working on creating habits and laying that foundation of a six-figure business. I am becoming the person capable of a six-figure business before expecting the results. So I'm becoming. And it's funny because in January, I wrote down two goals, and both of them said, I am becoming. I am becoming. So there are steps to that accomplishment. So there are steps to that goal. So I like to actually write goals in I am becoming, or I am whatever, and the end result, right? So I am becoming a person who owns, operates, fulfills, and maintains a successful six-figure business. Quarter one has taught me this. Growth is progress, not an event. Growth is progress. If you're watching this and you feel that you're behind, you are not behind. Start where you are, build with the mindset, build the mindset, build the habits, and take action daily. So, quarter one has taught me that growth, has reminded me that growth is progress. If you feel that you're behind, you're not. You're not behind. Okay. Begin with growth. Start with growing. Start putting in some routine, building habits, and then take action daily. Do something daily. So quarter two, we're in the midst. We actually started quarter two a week. It's been a week, I think, almost a week of quarter two today. As I'm recording, it's April 5th. So it's been 5 days since quarter two started. In quarter two, we're elevating. Okay. So quarter two is elevation. So if you're on this journey with me, let's stay connected and let's grow together. And I'll see you for the next one. Bye.